Hello again, YouTube. I hope you're all doing well today. So we're going to be getting started on trying to date Trapper for some unknown reason. I just like to punish myself. I think that's it, really. You lot get a laugh and I get to suffer. So I think that's a fair trade, right? So we're going to be playing some Hooked on You. I hope you're all ready for it. I enjoyed this when I played it over on Twitch the other week. We had a laugh. We sadly got ditched by Spirit, but it is what it is. So let's try our luck with our dream man and see if he wants to date us instead. So without further ado, let's just get on and get us a hot date with Trapper Man. We're on the beach. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat as if you'd nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that, despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? Because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Whoa! Not now, Ocean. Sorry, Sophie. May I continue? Please, go on. Okay then, as I was... as I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. Water recedes. Sorry, I double-clicked again. I did this last time. I'm really sorry. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit. A stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Run, close your eyes, dig up that face. Now, last time, I dug up that face because why not? I will close my eyes and hope Trapper comes to my rescue this time. Trapper, please, save me with your big beefy arms. Scoop me up in them and carry me away somewhere. You close your eyes. This must be a nightmare, right? This is not happening. This is not happening. The mantra centers you, and you're briefly able to find peace. The lapping waves go silent, and for the first time in your entire life, it feels like you're in control. When you open your eyes, you're in the exact same place, except now that disgusting corpse face is smiling at you. Even the dead have a wondrous time on our island. I promise you will too. Don't worry, you're going to do just fine. We wouldn't want anyone else. Well, that sure was weird, that voice again. Do oceans normally talk? Your memory isn't right, but you're pretty sure you remember learning as a child that oceans do not speak directly to people in spooky terms. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Oh no! When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. A little help, please? You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. It's a beefy lady by the name of Anna and a hunky man called Philip. And a babe called Rin. We don't talk about this. We don't talk about this one. The man himself. 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Hello? There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy-ass monsters, though. What do you do? What did I do last time? I think I tossed it back. Maybe I'll kick it back this time. Say nothing, do nothing. Say no thanks. No, I think I'll kick it back. You swing your foot and awkwardly strike the volleyball, sending it bouncing across the sand towards Huntress. It doesn't make it all the way. Everyone stares at you, silently observing your unsportsmanlike shame. They must be wondering, have you ever even seen a volleyball before? That's surely what I'm wondering right now. It's not a soccer ball. What a dork. I'm gonna regret my decision to ever even go for this man. Ugh. You feel so awkward that you can barely see straight, but through the haze of your embarrassment, you catch Wraith looking at you from the corner of your eye. Oh, Wraith. Maybe he'll tempt me. I don't know. I know I said Trapper, but yeah. Huntress jogs the rest of the way to grab the volleyball, and they all turn and head back to the court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion on their private beach. Should you be frightened? Worried? Excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Sophie. You were made for this. Well, jeez. If the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. And I guess you're also a nitwit. Thanks, Trapper. You're really making it so easy for me to want to date you. This is sarcasm, of course. Look, it's best to just go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? That was Wraith. That sigh means he was done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know. Can I kill them or not? I don't want to date this man. Like, I can't. What have I set myself up for? You know you can't. Look at him flexing above my head. Trapper, I don't need you flexing above my head. Again. I've already had this experience and it's not fun. Oy, okay. At least not yet. Oh yeah. Not yet. Hey, Sophie, you might want to, you know, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. Oh, goody, I can't wait. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a timed quiz, and it will be very important later. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? I think I said average last time. How confident am I feeling today? Average again, I think. We'll just say average. I'm pretty average, I think. Just another face in the crowd, another normal, meaningless life in an endless cycle. Yes, that is me, Spirit. I think you're quite cute myself, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. Well, thank you, Huntress. She's into that. She's into it. All right. Okay, Huntress. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Last time I said invisibility, so I need to go for either flight or super strength. I'm supposed to be impressing Trapper, aren't I? I've impressed, like, not Trapper so far. Let's go with super strength then. Come on, like me, Trapper. Super strength would be cool. Strength isn't all about muscles. True strength is up here. You expect Trapper to point to his head, but instead he taps on one of his bulging shoulders. I mean, yeah, I get it. It's specifically in these muscles. Nobody gives a shit about your calves. Oh, Trapper, do you skip leg day? I don't think, it doesn't look like you skip leg day, but okay. What was your best subject in school? I said history. I'm gonna be a rebel. Skipping class. You could say I majored in skipping class. If I had ever gone to school, I'm sure I would have done great in skipping class. I prefer skipping over walking almost always. Oh, Huntress. She's so cute. What's your favourite animal? Right. Dog, cat, mustelid. I said cat last time. Let's go with a mustelid. Go on. Mustelids, 100%. Be honest, you have no idea what a mustelid is and you're just hoping it's some secret answer that results in a hilarious Easter egg, right? Actually, no. I do know what a mustelid is. It's like weasels and stoats, right? Those belong to the mustelid family, I'm sure of it. Because there is no Easter egg. It's just another word for ferrets and stuff like that. Yeah, see? Weasels, stoats, pine martens. I think they're part of the mustelid family, but yes. It's because I'm a frickin' nerd. You didn't give me the option for animal class. You just gave me math and history. Come on, game. What's your favorite color? Last time I said blood red. Blue. Oh, I could go blue. 3-day-old corpse. Let's be edgy. Nobody would expect me to pick this, so I'm going to say 3-day-old corpse. That's a pretty edgy answer, right? I'm pretty dangerous. I talk about corpses, no biggie. It's kind of my profession, Trapper. If you want me to give you some tips, like, just hit me up. Those are no good to me unless they've been frozen. You'd be surprised by how quickly good meat can spoil. Or maybe you wouldn't be surprised. I'm still getting to know you. Wouldn't be surprised, trust me. Especially in the heat here on the beach, you gotta be careful. What's your dream job? Astronaut, nightclub promoter. I went for nightclub promoter. Let's be a lazy shit. Not working at all. If we get to do what we really want, why work at all? It takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder. Only she could spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade. These damn millennials. Oh, Spirit, are you a millennial as well? Same. Best flavor of ice cream. Vanilla, chocolate, horsesplash. I'm gonna go chocolate. Last time I said vanilla because, you know, I'm boring. So let's be boring 2.0 and go chocolate. There we go, chocolate. My favorite flavor is pain because of course it is, Trapper. What else would it be? Horseflesh, maybe, but, you know, pain. Same. Same here. Wraith has to think about it. Mine is vanilla, swirled with pain. Okay, see, I would actually be more interested in that one, Wraith. Like, come on. I think mint chip is the greatest flavour ever conceived myself. But enough about ice cream, am I right? Hold on a second. This reminds me, I am right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pink mint chip. Pick mint chip, oh my gosh. We're teaching lessons now, narrator? You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices. Tell me, what's the best flavour of ice cream? Well, you said mint chip. So I'm going to go mint chip. Just because I want to play the game. So obedient. Yeah, I'm being obedient because I want to get on my hot date with Trapper Man. I think you're going to do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper, of course you're Trapper, flexing away with big old muscles, my goodness. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. That is so mean. That is so mean. Poor Trapper. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like anyone else. Oh, he's really tempting me. Like, he is really tempting me. I can't. No, Wraith, please. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. You and I both. We could be twins. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. Jeez, it was like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Yes, she was. Oh no, wait. I'm remembering Spirit's story now, and that's almost exactly what happened. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Aw, okay. Goody, I can't wait. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. I don't know what you mean, Trapper. I'm scared. Like, I don't know. I think I might go with Wraith because he's a bit vanilla. Grow up. Grow a body. Wow. Okay. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. That's not nice. He's not nice. No, he's not. You love it. I don't, but I'm gonna have to. This is my punishment. It is my destiny. Only sometimes. Ooh, Huntress. Are you gonna be my competition? I'm curious. Ew, really? That's disgusting. It is disgusting. You're completely right, Wraith. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on, otherwise they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's a massive boat docked nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to go to his yacht. Oh jeez. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him. He just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders. What about hanging out by the pool? I mean, that sounds nicer, but... yeah. I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? I'm not that into sports, so I don't think Huntress and I are going to get along too well. We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out at right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. See, that is a mood and a half. I do not do well in the sun. I don't know about the rest of you lot, but I burn very easily. So yeah, I'm not going to be going out in the sun at all. Where do you want to go? I have to go to Trapper's yacht. He has intrigued me. How about the yacht? Perfect. You obviously have a modicum of taste and good judgment. I mean, I do have good taste, but it's not working at the moment, apparently. At least I hope you do. Guess we'll find out. Worst case, we'll find out how strong your bones are, how heavy you are to pick up and throw, and how fast your lifeless body sinks. Should be a pretty chill day regardless. Oh my goodness, when you say it like that, Trapper, please. Hold on for just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on the island. Oh no! Where have the others gone? What happened, Dwight? This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. Dun dun dun! None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall heretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. But of course. These two have worked here a long time, so very long. I actually don't know how long it's been. Sorry. Anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you could do is help us get us off this site. Dwight. Yes, pardon me, please. Follow us. Hey, narrator. Yes, something I can help you with? Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape is not an option. It is not an option, only death. Escape? Them? Oh no, 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 no. I think you're mistaken. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island though. Oh right, that. Yes, that's true, he was, but he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple of miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. And Trickster, so we do need to go there. Of course we have to go. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter, mostly. When I agree with them. Not like that other island. So what'll it be? We're going to the yacht, so I'm going to say the yacht. Trapper is very pleased with your choice. Yes, because it stokes his ego. Not just because he owns this boat either. Clearly you understand the importance of appreciating the finer things in life. Unfortunately though, this means these uncouth heathens are now on my beautiful boat. You invited us, well you invited me, Trapper, like, tell them to fuck off or something, I'm sure you would. I'll make sure the help wash it as soon as they leave. Not exactly a genial host, but what he said isn't even the worst thing about his comments. It's that he made them in front of everyone else. That does not surprise me. Tact and Trapper doesn't seem to go hand in hand. He has zero filter. Loudly. Oh, even better. Good job, buddy. They're used to it at this point though, so it's time to get to the good stuff. Eating. As the guest of honor, you can choose the appetizer. Is this a euphemism? Here's the menu. Here's a menu. What do you want served? You can't choose. Veggie hummus platter, something. Is that French? Beef carpaccio. I want to be fancy. He likes fancy things. Let's go with that. I don't even know what it is. I don't like beef, but maybe he'll be impressed if I say it. Raw, simple, tasty, maybe even a little risky. Is beef carpaccio all the way for me? And I'm sure a group with such particular taste will surely love it. Yes. Great choice. It's my favorite. Oh, well, Huntress is interested. That's not what I meant, but okay. Sometimes it's too cold to start a fire, so you can eat. So you eat what you can, how you can. Gross. Not just meat, but raw meat. I'm sorry, Wraith. I was trying to impress Trapper. I don't like it. I'm just lying. Will you be wearing a fur coat throughout the meal too? No, it's far too warm for that. But maybe some fun little slippers. Oh, Huntress. That is so adorable. The survivors arrive with trays of food as everyone stands around and makes conversation. Awkward. Enjoy. Please, for our sake. They catch Trapper glaring at them for daring to speak directly to you, but Dwight pushes on anyway. Can we get you anything else? I'm gonna get rid of them. I need to be mean. So that Trapper, because Trapper's watching me, I need to get in with Trapper. And if I'm being rude, because he's being rude, he'll be like, oh my god, this is my dream girl. What you can do is get lost now. Wow, that was rude. Trapper snickers at your casual abuse of these lowly survivors. I guess when you've got a bunch of giant metal hooks shoved through your skin, you form a special kind of relationship with pain. Oh no! Dwight wipes away a tear. He should have known better than to talk to the likes of you. I am so sorry, Dewey. I made baby Dewey cry. I feel so bad. But Trapper's happy. Oh, such is the life of trying to impress him, I suppose. Now that the help is gone, the killers... You know, killers is a bit harsh. They haven't killed anyone today anyhow. Should we call them suitors or something? I don't know. That lacks a bit of punch. I'm sticking with killers. The killers have begun to hover around you. Oh, well, hello. They each seem to be waiting for a moment alone with you. Except Wraith. He seems to be studying the corner of the room, deftly avoiding any engagement with you at all costs. Oh no, Wraith doesn't like me. Oh no, man. Who will you allow to steal you away for a quick second? Trapper Man. Oh, this is making me feel sick that I'm saying this. But yeah, Trapper Man, right? Trapper. Hit me with it, buddy. Not literally. Just hit me with your best words, not your best weapon. You make eye contact with Trapper and he immediately pushes the others aside, because of course he did. You already show promise as a prospective mate. Oh my god, that makes me feel sick. Why did you refer to it like that? Come on, man. Oh, jeez. Therefore, I'd actually like to get to know you better. I guess that's positive. So I'll let you in on a secret. Oh, secret, juicy secret time, please. When the time comes, I have a private little getaway here on this island. No one else knows about it. Is it your basement? And is that a bad sign? It's to die in. I mean for. It's to die for. So it is your creepy little basement trap. I know your games. I know your games. You're gonna put all your little traps around it and then you're just gonna stand there and watch the person die. I've experienced this in Dead by Daylight a little bit too many times. I also experienced it with Bubba. You've been trading tips and that's not okay. It's a hidden spot where I enjoy all of life's many bounties. I want to show it to you. Oh, I don't know if I want to see it anymore, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I do. Not because you're worthy of it just yet, though. Mainly because it will piss everyone else off that you chose me. I mean, I see what the little game that you're playing here, pal, but okay. I always like to remind them who's really in charge around here. Oh yeah. And also that part about getting to know you better, that's important too, I guess. Everyone put down your appetizers. I'm bored, and on my yacht, that's unacceptable. Declan? Yes, sir, Declan. I was like, who the hell's Declan? He means Dwee. Prepare a libation, something that will impress our new guest. By the looks of them, shouldn't take much. Excuse me, Trapper. That was kind of rude. You don't know me yet. You're just making assumptions. Carla, make sure we've both got boozy and non-alcoholic versions available. Nobody has to drink if they don't want to. I'm a killer, not an asshole. Debatable, but at least you've got both bases covered. I will give you that. That is quite hospitable of you, Trapper. Declan? Carla? I thought their names were Dwight and Claudette. Who the hell are Dwight and Claudette? Hey, Daryl and Christina, you know those two? Maybe they work on that other island. You, Sophie, ready your mouth hole. What are you doing with my mouth, Trapper? I don't think this is a good idea. I don't want any part in this. Wow, this guy really knows how to sell a drink. Although, to be honest, I'd be down for it. It's like, give me a drink. I'll drink it. I'll probably drink anything unless it's really bad. Unless it's not anything. If it's alcohol, I'll drink it. If it's not alcohol, then no. Strange substances? No. Been there, done that? No. While undoubtedly crass, he does have a point. A mini-game is incoming and the success or failure of your quest may very well depend on the readiness of your mouth hole. Ready to play? I am ready. My mouth hole is ready for Trapper's goodness. Go on then. Away we go. The party never stops. Shots, shots, shots. Give me some Jägermeister. I'll be happy. Hey, perfect. Not bad. Oh, I missed it. Not bad. Be dribbling down my face at this point. Not bad. Not bad. This whole amnesiac thing is already a lot to take in without also pouring a bunch of drinks on top of it. So it's not unexpected that you didn't perform perfectly. Mate, I'm apparently a lightweight. I only hit 1. I'm bad with skill checks. Lucky for you, my desire for perfection is only matched by my enjoyment in watching losers fail publicly. But don't expect luck to get you through this forever. Are you calling me a loser because I couldn't hit the skill checks, Trapper? I'd like to see you try it, man. I'd like to see you try it with Doctor's overcharge skill checks when it's going backwards. That would be a fun little task, wouldn't it? Overwhelmed by the afternoon's activity, you feel yourself spinning out of control. Was it the drinks? The pressure to perform? The rocking of the ship? Smartly, you pound a pitcher of water before everyone goes dark around you. That's very sensible. I'm glad there was water to hand. And it turns out a quick nap was just what you needed. When you come to, Dwight and Claudette are somehow already back on shore, waving at the boat. I'm pretty sure that means it's time to head back and leave this yacht behind. What a shame too. Trapper planned to serve live monkey brains as an entree. Oh, well, I'm glad we... Oh, no, I mean, that's terrible. How could we possibly go back to the beach? Time is up already? Oh, dear. Come on. Terrible. Seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic you'd find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there is very, very limited seating directly around you. And, oh great, terrific! It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Lucky me! I'm scoring everyone. I thought Wraith was trying to avoid me though, because I was picking Trapper. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Oh, well that means I can sit next to him, right? I've got space, it's okay, I'll sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Mate, we haven't even seen Trickster yet. Come on, hit me with it again. I need to see him. There he is. Oh yeah, Trickster is here. Surprised? Yeah, well, they don't call him Expected Stir. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers. And my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Hey there, you are looking good, Sophie. Real good. Oh my goodness me, Trickster. Come on. Are these all purple as well? We're matching. Oh my goodness. Match made in heaven. More so than Trapper. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously. Their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on the screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Poor Spirit, she's like pushed to the back because Trix is here like, hey, all eyes on me. I am the star of the show. And yes, I can get behind that. I understand. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay. Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite you. Huntress and Trapper can sit on the ends with their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. Wow. We hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Yeah, but what kind of meat? Is it people? Would it be people by any chance? I don't want to know. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favourite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Oh, Wraith. Wraith the vegan. I love it. Oh. Which you'd know, considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts. And you need to murder something to eat its meat, so that's like technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping, let's eat. Hey, Sophie, you thinking what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps. Yes, yes, yes. That's exactly what I was thinking. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know? When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. Oh, they didn't even clean it properly? Like, come on. That's sloppy work. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. And we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Wow, he's right for a change, because I am with my broad axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. Who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked, no blood. But that's part of the fun, Trapper. I thought that was part of the fun. Ugh. You two in your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough. Grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obvs. The hell it is. Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like. Please stop. Please. I hate when we fight. Or even when we look at each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azarov. Great, instead of slicing up, you can club it to a second death. Hey, Sophie, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean, dinner. Poor Felix. Big effort for Felix. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 hours straight. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're all done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason, they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to go cold. He hated it when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Oh no. Well, it's time to test my chopping skills. Ready to play? I am ready to do poorly. Away we go. Slice! Yep. Perfect. Oh, that was bad. You missed completely, I did. I'm sorry. There we go. Perfect. Alright. That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. For real. The sounds, especially coming from the masked killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean... Come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to smash stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, Sophie. Number 2 is no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. That is a good point. You have so much more free time if you don't have to do all of these basic things. I'm with you there, Spirit. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behaviour of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is the staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? Look at that seagull. This is gross. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm gonna say it's gross. Baller. Everything about this dinner is an abomination. From what is almost certainly human meat, to the lack of manners, to the talk of dismembered parts. And these noises. Everything is so vile I might throw up. Even Spirit is talking about number 2s, and I thought she was the classy one. Oh, well then, I didn't realise our eating habits grossed you out. Don't be so judgmental, sheesh. If I could feel shame or sadness, I might be experiencing both right now. But are you impressed, Trapper? I said that line just for you. But what I feel is rage, and I'm furious that you just ruined the meal. I have a whole leg to eat. Even though you're in the hot seat right now, you're not nearly as panicked as you probably should be. That's almost certainly the lack of calories catching up to you, and you feel your whole body begin to shut itself down. Oh hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor and guide. Narrator to the narrator. The ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I will allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you'll pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were, am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. but the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious. I gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. You wake up to find Trapper holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. That is very kind, Trapper. What the hell? You had me worried there, passing out like that. I thought maybe you died. That would have been terrible. Nobody dies on this island without me killing them. You hear that? Nobody. Thanks, I guess? Don't mention it. I mean that. Don't mention it. Someone might think I care for you. That can't happen. I've got a reputation to uphold. I'm starting to understand, I think. When you went down, it looked like you hit your head on the edge of the table. If it were me, the table would have been the one to crack open. I'm sure it really hurt you though. So I figured a little ocean air might help wake you up, and I brought you down by the water. That's really thoughtful of you. That is actually really thoughtful, Trapper. I am shocked. What? A magnificently muscular, wealthy, artistically gifted Adonis can't also be thoughtful? I don't answer because it's obvious. Adonis was a pussy, killed by a boar. Get out of here with that garbage. I do find myself in an unusual position, though. Despite the overwhelming probability that I'll eventually find myself standing over your lifeless corpse, I don't want you dead just yet. So I'm here to talk to you, like a regular human person. And right now, I'm worried that I might be coming off a bit too forceful. I know my mere presence can be intimidating. Yes, because you've got your perk, Trapper. We said this before. You have your perk. It intimidates everyone. But I don't want you to get the wrong impression about me or how I feel about you. So I'll just put it out there. I might possibly like you. That is a positive start. Thank you, Trapper. I can't say that about everyone, or really anyone else on this island. Not even Dwee. Poor Dwee, we made him cry. I feel bad. There's something different about you. You aren't like the others. Henceforth, I think it's time I shared something with you that I haven't shared with anyone in a long time. I'm also kind of worried by this. Alright, what do you want to share, Trapper? It's a big part of who I am, and I think you're ready for it. You watch as Trapper reaches into his singlet and pulls out some sort of rolled up scroll of paper. He grips it firmly in his hand. It's one of my sketches. I don't know if you know this, but I love to draw. The arts have always been a passion of mine. I can get behind that, Trapper, I can. I know you were devising sort of traps and stuff, but hey, it's creativity. Would you like to see it? Yes. Or should I say no? Yes. I do want to see it. Yes, I'd love to. I'm so excited you're ready to share this with me. Maybe I should have said no. Trapper does not unroll the paper and show it to you. He simply stares at you and watches your smile soften and fade. And the longer he stares at you, the closer he seems to get. What an interesting response. Thanks, I hope. Trapper looks at you, a piercing look even through his mask. He smirks, but it's not clear why. Then he turns and leaves. Alright, bye mate. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find that it's Dwight and Claudette, sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not a part of this evening's activities. That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No, no time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Go, 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 go. Once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular. But someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you, hasn't been sticking to the schedule. And that means we're behind on time for evening activities. And we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story, but story time is my favourite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. Oh, look how sad Wraith is. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cringe, but he's so cute. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh great, we have to decide as a group. That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head off, clean off. No fuss, no muss. Voice trembling, you realise this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before. Even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true, is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Oh, Rave! He's such a sweet boy. A sweet boy. Seriously, has anything here ever happened on schedule? Even once? Damn it, Donald, if you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me. I'll snap your head off so quick, and then I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. Fuss and muss are back on. You two know I love to hack, slash and dice. Hack, slash and slice. Dice as well if you wish, Trapper. Like, I'm adding words in. You have my permission to go even more ham. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But we still gotta get started on story time, so... Sophie, who do you think should go? Ah, damn it, that's the name. Please pick somebody quickly so that this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Trapper man. We're just gonna pick Trapper for everything. I choose you, Trapper! Whoa, whoa, whoa! This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya? Yes, of course you want to hear my story. It's a good one. And an old one, too. This is an infamous tale about two young friends from my hometown. Best buds who did everything and anything together. Fish, hunt, fight, skip rocks, climb the tallest trees, climb the highest peaks. The more dangerous something was, the more they wanted to do it. But everything changed one day when the slightly older friend asked the other for a favour. My father doesn't want me going out with you anymore. He said we're dangerous together. We take risks we shouldn't, and if I keep hanging out with you, he says one day I'm going to get hurt. Do you think you could come by and tell my dad we'll be careful so we can still be friends? Of course, said the other friend, who was always eager to please his best mate. So the two went to see the concerned father, who puffed away at his pipe as he listened to every promise his son's pal made about being more cautious. But when the slightly younger and slightly smaller boy finished, his friend's father responded, stony-faced, "No, sorry, this is best for both of you. I don't want my son hanging out with you anymore, and that's that." The young boy was so crestfallen he left immediately. No one would see him cry. He would not give them the satisfaction, especially because if they did, they might tell others in town, and they'd think him weak. Worse, his own father would never forgive his son for letting others see him that way. But he was too upset to go home right away or be spotted on the path, so instead he sat outside his friend's house in the little hiding spot they had often sat in during rainstorms, or when they didn't want anyone to see them trading interesting rocks they dug up. It was quiet as he stifled his own tears, and that's when he heard it, a sound and odour wafting alongside the pipe smoke, carried on dark wind's betrayal. Thanks, Dad. I didn't want to hang out with him anymore, but I didn't want to tell him that. He'd be a big baby about it. It's okay, I get it. Don't blame you at all either. He's soft and needy. You need strong friends. Someday You really would have ended up getting hurt because of him. You need friends you can rely on. Dun dun dun. Trapper looks angry. Oh no, have we brought up some old memories, huh? By any chance, Trapper? I'm sorry. The muffled tears stopped, and the hiding spot that had been a pit of sadness now overflowed with rage. The boy went home. If anyone passed him on the path, all they saw was determination. That night he spoke to no one. He ate no dinner, he slept no sleep. The next day he got up early and sat near the tallest tree in the woods by his former friend's house. It was the one tree no kid in town had ever conquered. Its top remained untouched. He remained there till dark before he finally went home. He did this for 8 days. On the 9th, his old mate finally passed by. "Hey, what are you doing here?" asked the Judas. "Nothing. Out hunting squirrels and sat down to eat this apple," lied the younger boy. "Oh, yeah, sure. I hope you're okay. I can't believe my dad did that. It's so unfair." "Yes, it was truly unthinkable," answered the boy through a smile that carried no warmth. "Yeah, well, okay, I'll see you around." But before the betrayer could leave, his old friend called out to him. "I'm going to climb this tree," he said. "I'm going to make it to the top." "The hell you are. No one can do that. And they definitely can't do it by themselves." He had him. "I can, and I will. I understand why you can't, though. Your dad said you're afraid you'll get hurt." "I'm not afraid, he's afraid," replied the friend, now seething with shame and with his own rage. "Oh, forget what my dumb old father said. I'll do it with you. You'll see I'm not afraid." And so the two climbed and climbed, each making it higher than they had ever before. A dramatic pause, eh, Trapper? Did you get your revenge? And they continued to climb. But whether they would have reached the top will never be known, because the turncoat, the boy who had made his father lie for him, fell before he could make it all the way up. Some say it was no accident that his old chum pushed him. But how could he? He was the weak one after all. Of course, such a weak child could never send his best friend to his death. No. This was an accident, tragic for sure, but nothing more. Of course. Are you okay there, buddy? You good? A month later, though, no one could explain how the dead boy's father choked to death on his own pipe. Yeah, definitely a good call staying quiet after that. Silence really is best at a time like this. Shit. What about you, Sophie? What did you think of my tale? Now that's a story. Now, there we go. Yes, it is. What is this? This was the coin from the zombie's mouth. Guess he liked that response. He's handing you a gold coin. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a bit so they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds because Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song. Of course he is. Oh no, dude. You're not walking around playing your own music. You're not doing that, Trickster. Hey, baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you? Absolutely not. Sit down. Pull up a seat. It's fine. He doesn't wait for an answer. It's fine. We all know it was destiny. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I'm the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in an ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. Okay. I'm pretty sure it would be a unique experience, Trickster. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. I almost read that as come inside me, baby, and then I was like, that is not what that says. But hey, I guess is the power of Trickster that is really fucking with my ability to read. Let's ignore that, shall we? Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Trapper approaches you. Finally, those dweebs are gone. Now that I know we're totally alone, we can really talk. But let's get away from this ash and smoke and take a dip in the pool. Oh. Whether it's water, sweat, or my enemy's blood, I prefer my muscles glistening and not dried. Can we bring Trickster back, please? I'd rather sit here listening to his, like, one song, please. A dip in the pool with Trapper? You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow him, an offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. You and your storyteller friend slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. He'd enjoy it. Trapper looks surprisingly relaxed. That's definitely weird. Yeah, okay, I'm on high alert. I'm not okay with this. Oh, okay. The small bubbles rising up in the water around him might have something to do with that. That is actually disgusting. You did not. The fuck, dude? Look, Sophie, I didn't want to reveal anything in front of the others. You never know when a loser is really a maggot. Now though, I want to hear what you really thought of my story. What was its real purpose? Vengeance is darkness. Can I say vengeance is darkness? There was none. Honesty is important. Establish dominance? If I say vengeance is to establish dominance, he does like dominance, but I don't feel like that's the right thing to say. Because I feel he might think that I'm being condescending towards him. But if I say vengeance is darkness, he'll be like, ugh, you're too much like spirits. Oh my god. Maybe I should go with established dominance. Oh, it's so hard. What do I do? What do I do? No, we'll go with established dominance. To scare everyone and establish dominance? Interesting answer. Trapper stares at you for way too long. It's like he's looking into your soul, but he says nothing. He's still staring. He stares for such a long time, it becomes quite romantic. And then, as it keeps going on, it becomes downright horrifying. Trapper. A chill runs down your spine. Finally, Dwight and Claudette show up and say everyone is reconvening at the fire pit. How dare you interrupt me? I mean us. No, wait, me. I meant me. Trapper throws his cleaver at Dwight and Claudette's feet. Where the hell was he even hiding his cleaver? I do not want to know. I am not going to ask. I don't care. I don't want to know. More importantly, what do you think of his little cleaver toss? No, I'm gonna laugh. Ha, you see how scared they both looked? That was amazing. Serves the servants right. Clever wordplay. You're alright by me. Alright, okay, maybe we're getting back in there, I'm not sure. Gotta be a dick. Why is he flashing his coin at me again? What the fuck do you think you can do? Buy me? Another one. Trapper flips you a gold coin, which he definitely was keeping in his crotch. I have no words. It's too warm to have been anywhere else. No, I'm done. I don't want your crotch coin. I really don't want your crotch coin, Trapper. Thank you so much. I will treasure this. Ooh. Let's move on, shall we? You feel your toes tingling and notice the temperature has dropped significantly. It's getting chilly in the water. Usually it's so warm around you. You mind if I snuggle up your way? Yes, I do mind. Oh, dude, come on, don't be fucking... I just accepted your crotch coin. Like, that's the least you could do, my dude. Before we have to spend too much time watching you sit there all alone trying to figure out exactly what you're doing with your life. Well, we've already gone there, Claudette, don't worry. Take me away from this. We figured we'd let you know it's time for bed. Time for bed, yes! Sleepy time. And you're kind of the last person out enjoying the facilities. So, well, the thing is, you see, we can't really get our night started until yours ends. So, pack it up, kiddo. Your fireside sleeping arrangements await. Thank you. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Trapper's story. Are you being led to your demise by an untrustworthy narrator? Hey, wait a second. I swear to you that you're not. Come on, you gotta trust me at least a little more than you trust Trapper. Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive, their now familiar creepy smiles stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. We must apologise for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable, or die trying. They hand over a pillow and a blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the types you'll want to rob of their beauty sleep. Mini games consist. Oh no, not the mini games. Oh god. Away we go. As you relax and look into the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial and fix it. Let's see what's on this station. I'm going to turn it off. No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. You decide to ask if one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Who would you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire? I think it's got to be Trapper, man. God. Trapper, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. Trapper tells you his secret for falling asleep when he's feeling restless. A heavy bearskin blanket is all you need. If that doesn't work, I just go for a late night walk and punch the first person I come across. Okay, well thank you for the tips, my dude. I appreciate it. I might just see if I can find a bearskin blanket from Huntress, perhaps. She's got some in her luggage. I don't really want to go around punching people. You're a real charmer, Trapper. I'm not sure I'm brave enough to kill a bear or skilled enough to skin it. You're certainly not either of those things as far as I can tell. Thank you, buddy. Here, hold on to this. Try not to hurt yourself. Oh, a bear's paw. Trapper hands you an entire bear's paw, complete with sharp claws. It's like the most aggro version of a rabbit's foot you've ever seen. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky. By now you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is still undeniably odd. Had a good time on the private yacht today, huh? That comforting rocking sensation, that was all me. Oh yeah, you're welcome. You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Wraith stares at you awkwardly. He says nothing, just stares. You look around to see if there's something going on behind you or on either side, but no, just staring. Wraith! See, the first time I played this, I had Huntress. She was looting my bag. I don't know why. She was just going through my property. But does that mean that Wraith likes me? Yeah, maybe. Maybe I need to start flirting with Wraith. Ooh. Oh, you're awake. I saw you with the Trapper right before bedtime. Are you making some sort of alliance? Are you with... Wraith scans the horizon. Them? What do you mean, them? I'm just making sure you are who you say you are. I've been burned before, and something seems off on this island since you arrived. Even more off than usual. Maybe we could talk more about that tomorrow. It's just, since you got here, I think we could have a really nice day tomorrow together. Oh, Wraith, he's so cute. Oh no. It's just, you have no idea how long I have been here with these monsters. To be honest, I have no idea either. They're just awful. Boring and loud and stupid. You're different. There's finally someone here on my level. You're thoughtful, interesting, gentle. I think we could, you know, have fun. Oh, Wraith! Stop tempting me. Although I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry, Trapper. I could show you some cool stuff if you want. If you don't, that's totally cool. I get it. No pressure. In fact, probably just forget I was here. Good night. Finally alone. For real this time, maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. Oh, hopefully not. That would be bad. Wait a second. Where are we? This isn't... Oh, geez, it is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly into the camera. I think today went really well. There were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. So I'm counting today as a win no matter what happens. Oh, Huntress. What do I think of the newcomer? Do I have to say? Oh, I do. Okay. Attractive, mysterious. Well, thank you, Huntress. That's very sweet. I really don't know that many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and I had to wash her entrails off my sarafan. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. Ooh, Anna likes me. So cute. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I for one will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all time, major buzzkill. And Trapper, oof, where do I begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues match? Eesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. Alrighty. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. If I'm being honest, I just want to kill just about every person I meet within a minute of meeting them. Even the few people I can tolerate, I want to see suffer for a long time before I kill them. But this person, for some reason, I would like them to continue living. For now. One false step and, well, you know. Everyone calls me Trapper for a reason. And they better call me Trapper. I swear if I watch this later and you list me as Evan, I'm going to kill the Chiron guy. I don't really care. This island is full of people who don't really like me, so what's one more? I don't want to get distracted from my plan anyways. You know, I think I learned a lot about myself today. I always thought I was doomed to be alone for eternity, only my creeping desire for revenge to keep me company. Now I know it. Oh, Spirit, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Alright, I think we're going to leave that there. We've completed a full day on the island and we got to hang out with Trapper, but Wraith is here tempting me and I might end up taking him up on his offer. I think he's kind of sweet, kind of cringe, and the cringe is calling. But who knows, maybe Trapper will do something and I will be well and truly enamored. But he has to prove himself first. But I'm going to say thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you're new here and you had fun, please consider subscribing because it helps me out a lot if you do. And leave me a comment as well in the section down below. Have you lot played this game? Who would you like to date? Are you a Huntress lover? Are you a Trapper lover? Do let me know your thoughts. But until next time, please do take care and I will see you all again very soon.